After England defeated the French at the Battle of Bremeux, Normandy was back in King Henry's hands. But 1 year later, his good fortune turned to tragedy. In 1120, his son and heir William Adelin died in a shipwreck. The future of Henry I's kingdom was in jeopardy. Henry desperately needed a new heir. With no legitimate sons left alive, he broke with tradition and chose his daughter, Matilda. Henry forced his barons to swear an oath to accept Matilda as queen. But when the king died, they broke their promise. England would not be ruled by a woman. Matilda's cousin Stephen saw his chance and claimed the throne. The crisis moved to the capital. At Westminster Abbey, Stephen was crowned king, but Matilda wanted what was hers. She was also lining up powerful supporters who would fight Stephen for her right to rule. Their conflict engulfed England in civil war. Fighting raged throughout the land. In 1141, everything focused on one of the kingdom's most strategic cities, Lincoln. Matilda's allies had commandeered the castle. But King Stephen was determined to take it back. He besieged the castle. Stalemate. As dawn broke on February the 2nd, everything was about to change. Matilda's half-brother, Robert of Gloucester, raced to break the siege. As Robert's forces approached Lincoln, Stephen's army turned away from the castle to face them. Robert could win Matilda the crown, but only if his army could win the day. Robert of Gloucester's forces approached Lincoln. Their task, to liberate the castle from King Stephen's siege. While behind Lincoln's walls, troops loyal to Matilda held the castle for the Empress. First, Robert's forces would stage an ambush to prevent enemy reinforcements from joining with King Stephen's army. Robert's men concealed themselves in a sheltered grove and lay in wait for the enemy.
Hier we van bloed ontbaan.
Give me Hestus. Ik ga weer van het tabouw!
Wat meer verresten? Ik ga
Robert defeated the first column of Stephen's reinforcements, but he knew more were on the way. With more of Stephen's reinforcements eliminated, Robert was steadily undermining the siege. Robert's men decimated King Stephen's reinforcements and were poised to break the siege. Continuing the push towards Lincoln, Robert sent in a large company of reinforcements to aid his vanguard. To further weaken the siege, Robert would need to cut off Stephen's supplies. He targeted the nearby market town.
Scouter, you ready to come on the fara? Cosa is Bine.
Here we go. Within
With a shul if go and I do day. Het well about order.
Jarwesh herende hestes nu.
Ik heb ik found the foe! Give me Hester.
Unde hove ras!
Cosa is saddle. Wende mi tute. Elder Ned. Stirende nu. Verende swahet.
Jonas, Jaren, Tunstet kommer! Every caravaners, women
Kusari saddle, Elder Ned. Stirende nu. Forwendet die Hester. Gende forth.
Robert received word that Welsh troops under Matilda's banner were en route to join forces with him. But King Stephen had the roads to Lincoln heavily guarded, and the route was not without risk, even for the hardy Welshmen. With the market town in ruins, King Stephen's supplies began to dwindle. Rallying to Matilda's cause, a large group of knights arrived at Lincoln to bolster Robert's army. Making their way to Lincoln, Matilda's Welsh allies were ambushed by the king's soldiers. Robert's men would need to aid the Welsh if they wanted their help in breaking the siege. Joining forces on the road to Lincoln, Matilda's allied troops made for the castle to lift the siege. Robert's forces spotted a large detachment of Stephen's soldiers guarding the castle gates. If they hoped to liberate Lincoln, they would need to break the blockade and rout the army. Robert's forces scattered the king's army, leaving the gates to the castle unguarded. Robert's men finally united with Lincoln's garrison. They could now use the castle to strengthen their army. To lift the siege, they needed to destroy the enemy camps surrounding the castle.
Yes.
Get thee ready for Hestus. At mean a word. Sir.
Every job. Intended. Safe to Hestus. Every job. Equal build that for day.
Matilda's forces struck hard, destroying one of King Stephen's siege camps.
Fourth warde breakers. With Baldenes.
See to work, eh?
Fuset nutan. Kom on. Hestes kommer, Arwaymen! Dresset, ja, Arwaymen. Boa is the boom.
Safe to Hestes. Ik ga te Delft. See safe to work, eh? Arita, what needed work on?
Look how we all is with. Andente to serve. Ut readeth nu, Tolkis. Andente to serve. Non shall
Bay off yard to Hestes, Jumbo. Unde is local material.
Venit, stand in the yard! Venit, stand in the yard!
Melavarnes, agruttet på stor.
Apokrites, ja!
Hestes, Stilia! Brande, dresset, ja, Arwaymen.
Apokrites, ja! Sortes!
King Stephen's army dwindled as Matilda's forces struck down another siege camp.
Delphing to do.
Frekkes haken, nu Hestes.
Din Hestes?
Arita, what needed work? Every time, and 10 dead. Block and they woo, smoke head.
Ja, ready to done some work.
Hestet thee ready for forthward Frekes, mit Valdenes. At me no word. Andente to servant! Ich live to hear it. Obeisance. Alles mit. Yea, ik am ganda. Ik rede forth. Redende suahet.
King Stephen was spotted, shielded by his men. To end the siege, Matilda's forces needed to capture Stephen and rout his army.
It is surface. We shall lay.
It's in chest and hair. Combat our way, man. Easy move. Yeah, that's it.
Safe to Hestet. Delpende is mainly.
Grites, in an attack! Grites, in an attack! Grites, stand in the yard!
Hestes en orden, Mohammed. Dressen, girl.
Obedience is only a fool!
Hestes en orden, Mohammed. Ik kan det doen. Gjerne Hestes. Hestes en orden, Mohammed. Gjerne Hestes.
Matilda's men closed in and finally captured King Stephen.
Hestes, combat our way, man.
Obedience is only a fool!
Dressen, girl, our way, man. Gjerne Hestes, slipperlig. On the still. Hestes en orden, Mohammed. Hestes en orden, Mohammed. Unde, our way, ras.
Ude to servant.
Jäkla med och bort. Jäkla med och bort.
Järvet var blod från barn. Alla kniven, ja! An army to hear that. Knives, at mina word.
Hestes var ett slipperlig. Onda stille.
Appelkrig, alla svitten.
It's in chest and hair.
The Britons, give us good battle, Gritas! Soldiers!
Dressen, girl, our way, man.
Appelkrigens, ja, andente to servant! Nu, to Latino word. Sir. Alla Krigens, ja! Krigens, in an attack!
Gjerne Hestes. Dressen, girl, our way, man.
Krigens, stand!
Yes,
Starkes, mit Boldenes!
Björnen, jag tar med till dagen med den armen. Hästen kommer, arbeidere! Vad med till hästen? Här är inte hästen! Hästen upp!
Armatele, ja!
Vad vill du?
Armatele, ja!
Gräset, ja, arbeidere!
Knytes, in den sand! Uppriddet nu, Tulkes!
The king's army was scattered, and those who didn't fall fled. Matilda's forces had won the battle at Lincoln. But the fight for the crown was not over yet.